it wasn't for these stolen-powered underwear, I'd be nervous right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is President... No, it's not. Please welcome the founder of the Secret Knock, Greg Scott Reed!
Story today. You know, a lot of people know a gentleman named Napoleon Hill, but not everyone knows the story behind the story. See, Napoleon Hill was an aspiring magazine reporter, and he gained access to the richest man of the world at the time, Andrew Carnegie. And at this meeting, Carnegie took a liking to him. He says, you know, I kind of like you, and here's a golden chance. One thing, will you accept it? He says, if you're willing to work for me for free, for 20 years, I'll send you on a mission to meet the most powerful and influential people of our time. Napoleon Hill thought to himself and said, work for free for what? He reached in his pocket and realized he's got nothing to lose, but he's got everything to gain. He turned to his guest and says, Mr. Carnegie, not only will I accept your mission, but rest assured, I promise you, I'm going to complete it. Carnegie takes him by the hand and says, I not only like what you said, I like the way you said it. You got yourself a job. But then Hill says, why aren't people going to talk to me? You know, I'm just a kid. I'm nobody. And he says, that's easy. I'm going to write you a letter of recommendation. And when people see it, they're going to know I sent you and give you a few moments of their time. From there, he sat down with Edison and the Rockefellers, J.C. Penney's to Henry Ford. And he got to pick the brains of that world's top thought leaders to find out exactly what they did, their formula for success. Well, here's a little something that you might not know. You see, Carnegie was a stickler for action. And he gave his guests just 60 seconds to make up his mind. And started a stopwatch right underneath the desk. When Napoleon Hill walked out of that office, there was 31 seconds left on the clock. And the moral is, how many times have we or someone we know been gifted a golden opportunity, but let it slip through our hands because of fear or doubt, or we just look at all the obstacles of what could not be. And for myself, I thought, there's got to be some other stories, so I called the president and CEO of the Napoleon Hill Foundation, and I said, would you do me a favor, could you see if there's other stories that perhaps that Hill talked about, adversity, about not giving up or missed golden opportunities. And sure enough, Don Green went into the back archives and found vintage home video. And on there was Napoleon Hill telling a story about one of his closest, dearest friends. And I assume it's Henry Ford, although he never mentions them by name. And he says that this person was building automotive industry in a whole new way. And cars were rolling off the assembly line, and they could hardly even keep up with these things. And they had no idea who was going to open up the franchises or the service stations or build a freeway system. So he took the top 100 men from that line and said, I'm going to give you a chance, another opportunity. It says, if you're willing to work for me, you're going to get paid the same exact wage. But you'll spend 4 hours down on the line and 4 hours up here in the office in management, and we're going to groom you. And those who rise to the top are those that we're going to give the golden opportunity to open up all these different things. It says you're going to get paid the same wage, you're going to have to work evenings, overtime, but here's the big question. Are you going to do it? He gave each one of those 100 men a 3x5 index card. It says all you got to do is write your name on there and return it in 1 hour and 60 minutes. An hour goes by and only 23 people said yes. Only 23 people took him up on that opportunity. And the next day, 35 more men showed up and said, I'm in, I want to do it too. And Ford said, no way, man, that job's gone. That opportunity's going to be gone for the rest of your life. A missed opportunity. Because we're looking for leaders. We're looking for people that can rise to the occasion. If someone's hand gets caught in machinery, God forbid, we don't want you to go home and think about it and have to sleep on it. We're looking for action people, leaders, people that can actually rise up and take that leadership role. Well, those 23 men, the people that did say yes, Just like Napoleon Hill that accepted that opportunity, they're the ones that went on to open the franchises that not only made them self-made millionaires, but they also made millionaires of their family for generations to come. And the question is, would you have said yes? Now, I've got a great mentor. His name is Charlie Tremendous Jones. And before he passed away, he had a great quote. It says, "We are the same today as we'll be in 5 years, except for just 2 things. The people we meet and the books we read." It's who we hang out with, it's what we put in our head that determines our character as a person. Back in high school, if you hung around the smoking section, who were you? Right? If you hung around the jocks, you're a jock. Well, the same thing applies today. If we hang around people that complain, gripe, moan, well, chances are that's the dialogue that's playing in our brain. On the same note, if we hang around winners, champions, people that are looking for the solution or the way out, well, chances are that's the conversations that are playing in our head. And Charlie always said, who is it that you're hanging out with? And are you willing to put yourself out there on the line? See, the very first book that I ever did was called The Millionaire Mentor. People think I mentor millionaires or work with big corporations, but actually I mentor inner city kids in my hometown of San Diego. Happened to be pretty successful, so as I drive up in a brand new car, the kids would say, "Here comes the Millionaire Mentor." Books. And he wrote a book called The 12, it's a novel, and he wanted to make sure we threw it in there. And he created this movie called Hacking the Source.
Awesome.
Now, the whole concept is that everything is around us, all the information, we've all agreed to that, right? All the infinite words of... Right here, we have something kind of cool. You guys like Ron Klein yesterday?
Oh my gosh,
I
yeah.
mean, this guy, he got transformed our lives.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ron Klein. There it is. And Ron Klein has got an autographed copy of his book, and inside here, guess what he put? A 1-hour free consultation with Ron Klein. If you're an inventor, and you want to talk to someone who's invented the credit card magnetic strip, a multiple listing service, changed the stock market, and is changing the way that visually impaired people will see for the rest of their lives, who here would like to sit down with Ron Klein?
Yeah.
Guess what? We're putting that in the tub of love right here. Thank you, Ron Klein. And then his wife has this incredible book here. You know, she's such a pet lover. Is there anyone pet lovers in this room?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, they make these really neat watches with pets actually on the face of the watch. So these are little pocket watches that you can carry around with you, and these are the highest quality ones you can get your hand on. Arlene, stand up. Give a little bit of love here for you. I got a paddle ball. Is there any skiers around here?
Yeah.
Right here, check this out. Oakley donated the highest end goggles, ski goggles that they make, is going into the tub of love. Then on top of that, Easter's coming up, so we got to throw it in an Easter basket. Then on top of that, you guys want something more?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So, Sherry Lecter yesterday was giving out Outwitting the Devil, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we threw in another copy of this. We threw in a copy of The Secret, so we have that, of course. And I think that's
Hey, maybe somebody would like to trade something that they have won for a little prize right here in the city.
Well, what does anyone want? Does anyone have any gifts that they want already? What do you got?
I've got a lot of cash I want.
A lot of cash.
Lot of cash.
Stand up, by the way. And by the way, this is the newest member of my next mastermind group. You're going to go on the journey of Think and Grow Rich, Offspring of Thought. Put your hands together for my mastermind member, okay? So you got a wad of cash. Let me see that wad. Put it up in the air.
Nice.
And you want to trade it in for what? I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you an option. You can go ahead and take what is underneath this, or you can take what's in the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, what should he do?
The bag!
Come on, what should he do?
Or we'll double your money, whatever you have right there, if you can do something that we have for a contest.
That's true. Which one do you want to do? You want to do a contest, a bag, or this? That's a lot of things. Okay.
Contest!
A contest!
Come here, come here. Give me that $100 cash. So, here's what you got to do. Oh, you're going to do this one. All right, stand on up.
Oh my God.
That's a tough one.
I can't do that one.
How many times around? Yes, what can I do for you? No, that's way too little. 10 times. 10 hula hoops all the way around.
That was easy when you were a kid. It's hard when
You
you're
can
a
do
grown
it, Jason.
All right, here we go.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let me just make it fair. Did he make 10?
No.
Who says yes? Who says no?
Oh, come on. You know what? Majority rules at Secret Knock. Give him double the money. Wait a second. I'm going to go ahead and do something I've never done before. I'm going to give you an opportunity to go ahead and take that double the cash or still have what's in the bag. Your choice.
Uh-oh.
What should he do? What should he do? Yeah,
Wow.
now. That was not a good choice. That was not a good choice.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do then. You go ahead and take that cash. Who else has got something that you want that you want to do something on? Yeah, what do you got?
I would love to trade a curly go garter.
A what?
A curly go garter.
Nice. And tell me what that is.
Yes, I'm happy to. A curly go garter is a hands-free perch that you wear around your leg.
Oh my.
Holy cow.
My wife will not let me accept that at this time.
Tell her to come up here and
Here's what
accept
I'm
the
willing to do. We'll go ahead and accept that in return for a little game, a contest right here.
Okay, here we go.
Grab that board, grab the board, grab the board. All you gotta do, okay, all you gotta do, whatever you shoot is what you're gonna win. So, here's the thing, if you shoot a star, what we're gonna do is give you what's in that bag. If you hit any of the money, that's the money you get. If you hit anything else, you get nada.
Okay, we need you guys to be spotters. We need you to be spotters right here. I didn't see it hit anything.
I hit a star.
You say a star?
She got a star. Ladies and gentlemen, you are the recipient for what's in the bag. Congratulations. Go ahead and reach in and pull that sucker out and show everybody. That's the way to roll sometimes, boys. Sometimes in life you're the windshield and sometimes you're the mug.
Thanks for playing.
Exactly. So what I'm going to do to start today off is I'm going to do what I call the parade of stars.